Hi, hi, Megha. There are two people waiting in the waiting room. You are not audible.
Are we admitting the student? Has anybody admit the child?
Sorry, what?
Have you done it? Vikram, can you admit the student? You are the host, no?
Okay, I'll make you the host.
No.
Hey Kayan. Kayan, please switch on your camera. Hello Suranjika. How are you?
So maybe now we're pasting it in the chat box. What are the class days and timings? And meanwhile, we can have a quick introduction session with your Vikram sir, and then we can go with the teaching part. Right, sir? Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, Kayan. So let's start with an introduction. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vikram Rawat, and by education, I'm a mechanical engineer. But I've been in the field of education for the past 7 to 7.5 years now, and I train people for Vedic mathematics, science, and maths Olympiad, and I also help people prepare for various other competitive exams. Right? So this is my introduction, and now we'll directly discuss some topics of reasoning. But before that, let me just share a presentation with you. Just give me a minute.
So can class days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Timings will be 3:45 till 5 p.m. Okay. And you can unmute and you can interact with your mentor also. Okay.
Okay. So, Kayan, before we start with any of the topics of logical reasoning, let's understand what logical reasoning is, right? So, unlike any other subject, there is no particular formula to learning logical reasoning. It's not that I'll teach you a chapter and I'll tell you a formula that will be applied to all the questions of logical reasoning from that particular chapter. What we have to do is we have to apply logics. There are various methods of solving questions. We'll discuss all of them. And applying your logics, you have to deduce a logic behind the question and get to the answer. Now, again, don't simply consider this as something that will help you in the Olympiad. This also works like an exercise for the brain. Like we have various exercise for our body parts, physical exercises. Like you can go for running, you can go for a walk, you can join gym. But what about this muscle? So to work out this muscle, we need to have different activities that will help or that will help you develop your brain. This is one of them. You'll get to know about it once you look at some of the questions. So if you look at this first question, which of the following options will complete the pattern in figure X? So again, see, there can be no formula. I or nobody else can teach you any formula to solve this question. You will simply have to understand and try to form a logic. What should take place of this question mark out of these four options? What do you think?
Sir, option A.
It's option A.
Yes.
Are you sure? It's correct. Option A is the correct answer. So if you look at this diagram, what it means is you simply need to complete the whole figure. So if you look at the top part of the figure, you'll find that both the boxes are very, very similar, isn't it? See, look at these two boxes. They look exactly the same, right? So it is symmetrical. This is called symmetry. That means if you break down the image from the center, you'll find the right hand side and the left hand side are exactly the same. It's not actually exactly the same, it is symmetrical, because if it were exactly the same, the right hand side should have looked something like this. Isn't it? But if you look at this triangle kind of shape forming, it is on the left hand side, not on the right hand side. So it is not exactly the same, it is symmetrical. So the symmetry will follow in the bottom half as well. And if you look at all these diagrams, all these options, this cannot be the part of it. This also cannot be the part of this. Can this be a part? B? No, because at the center, the lines have to be joined. So only A option seems to be the correct one, which is the right answer.
Sir, option A.
It's option A. Okay, now this is a question of embedded figures. Let's understand what embedded figures means. So what do you mean? What do you understand by the word embed or embedding something?
A part of, sir.
Okay, to a part of or to insert something, right? So there is this main figure, the figure X. In embedded figure, you have to tell out of these four options, this can be inserted in which of the following options. This looks quite obvious.
Sir, correct option is option B.
Exactly, option B. Option B is the right option. But before moving on, let me tell you a method that is generally used in logical reasoning. This method is called the method of elimination. So here what we do is, we don't try to find out the right answer. Instead, we try to locate the wrong option here. So we will eliminate all the wrong options, and that's how you get to the correct answer. Not just in logical reasoning, even in quantitative mathematics, sometimes you have to use the method of elimination. We will discuss this later in the classes, how you can use them in other subjects or other topics with MCQs. But for now, if you look at the first option, option A, you don't find this shape anywhere in the figure, right? You try to locate it. If it were here, it was supposed to be like this. If it were here, it was supposed to be like this, but no, nowhere to be found. Similarly, option B, okay, here you can find this shape. So option B is the right one. But again, when you're using the method of elimination, right after finding the first correct option, you won't stop. You will still confirm by looking at the remaining options as well. That means you look at option C, option D. Even in option C, you cannot locate this shape. This shape looks similar, but it is not exactly the same, because at the center, the length of this line is much longer than this, right? So even C cannot be our option. Then option D, nothing like that. So we have eliminated all the wrong options and we've got the right one here. Okay, let's see if we've got it right. Option C is the right. Okay, this must be a typing error, because option C is not the right one. It's option B. It's right. Okay. Okay, now this is interesting. Can you think of a logic here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Sir, G is the seventh.
Okay.
G is
And
the seventh letter in the alphabetical order, and
W is
23rd letter.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know it's the 23rd?
Sir, I know it by a trick.
Okay, what's the trick?
Sir, the bottom spokes are 2 and the upper spokes are 3.
Okay, that's interesting. Great. Yes, W is the 23rd alphabet. So it should be 23 over here. But okay, again, let me tell you another trick. It is called the Ijoti trick. So what you have to remember is, first of all, you have to remember the word Ijoti. E is the 5th, J is 10th, O is 15th, T is 20th, and Y is 25th. So generally all the alphabets will be close to this Ijoti. Like W, it's U, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? So after W, you have X and then Y. So X must be 24 and W must be 23, right? That's another trick that I commonly use. Okay, moving on. Okay. Can you locate the odd one out of these four options?
Sir, option D.
Okay, very good. Why is it option D though?
Sir, I found it by elimination process.
Okay. How did you eliminate all the other options?
Sir, all these are even, even. And
Okay.
this
So you're counting the number of beads. One, two,
looks like
three.
odd.
Just tell me if I'm talking about the right logic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this the logic? But if this is the logic, then C also has 7 number of beads.
Yes.
Come on, think about it. The logic is different. The answer is correct.
Sir, I found it.
Okay. What is it?
Sir, these both have 8. These both sides of A have 8 both.
On both the sides. Okay, right and left, it's 8. Got it.
And in B, the same logic follows.
Both sides 6. Then,
And C also.
okay.
But here there are 8.
Okay, great. Great. So Kayan, now this is a very common mistake that people usually make, especially in logical reasoning. They form a logic and they stick to their own logic. That if I think that this is the logic, then this must be true. Once your logic has been approved, you simply look at the first option that approves your logic and you take on that, right? But that's not the case. What you have to do is, let's say you thought that it's 8, 7, 6, and 7. Then you thought maybe this is odd, so that is why this must be odd one out. Let's say that that's what you thought. But when you found out that C also has 7, then you must think that, okay, So the logic I thought of was wrong. There must be some other logic. Let's try to find out what other logic could there be. So next what you can do is you can count the total number of beats. 8 here, 8 here. Okay, it's evenly distributed. 7 this side, 7 this side. Okay, evenly distributed. 6 this side, 6 this side, evenly distributed. But in option D, it's 8 on one side and 7 on the other, which is not evenly distributed. So this must be the odd one out. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about mirror images. So before you try this question, I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen an ambulance?
Yes.
You've seen an ambulance, right? In the front of the ambulance, if you ever notice, this is how ambulance is written. Have you ever noticed this? No? Next time, whenever you see an ambulance, try to notice this. This is only in the front part of the ambulance, huh? Where the driver sits. Everywhere else, the ambulance is written in the right way. Even if you Google the image of an ambulance, you'll find ambulance written like this in front. The reason is when you look at this image in the mirror, that means the car driving in the front, when the car looks at the image of ambulance in the mirror, they will be able to read it in the right way. Right? So that is called the mirror image. Or this is the mirror image of actual ambulance. That means if you look at this word in a mirror, you'll be able to read it, that it's ambulance. So the property of a mirror is that all the images are laterally inverted. That means the right is the left and the left is the right. I'll try to explain this. When you stand in front of a mirror and you raise your right hand, which hand is that of the image? Is it the right?
No, sir, it's the left.
It is the left of the image, right? So this phenomena is called lateral inversion. That means the image is now, because you're a human being, very symmetrical, you don't find the difference. But when you try to read something in the mirror image, you'll find that it becomes very difficult because all the words are now, all the alphabets and all the words are now inverted. So this is one example of mirror image. If you were to read this sign in a mirror, how would it appear? Now keep in mind what is lateral inversion. It is simply the right side becomes the left and the left side becomes the right. I'll wipe everything from the board.
Sir, it's option A.
It is option A. Are you sure? Okay, RATS. Good. 3. Great. It is option A. Why not option B?
Sir, because that is called water image.
Okay. Great. I think this is too easy. So let's skip this. Okay. The next one.
Sir, correct option is option number C.
Okay, and why is that?
Sir, because the numbers are decreasing by 7.
Okay, great. Option C is the right answer. And Kiansh, one thing that we have to keep in mind now is, see, you're very smartly solving all the questions. That's a very good thing. But now let's try to work on improving our. So I'll give you one trick for series of numbers. So the first thing you will check is addition and subtraction. The first thing to test in a number series is addition and subtraction. So it's kind of obvious that you'll have to try subtraction here, because all the consecutive numbers are in the decreasing order. So that means there is some number, some constant number that is being subtracted from the number. So again, you look at the first one, the difference is 7. You look at the second, 7, 7, 7, and 7. So again, for the next one, it will again be 7. 50 minus 7 is 43. 43 minus, again, if you know that the first question mark has to be replaced by 43, you don't even need to solve for the next one, because there's only one option with 43 as the answer. But still you'll do it. You'll check the last one. 43 minus 7 will be 36. Okay, so this is it for now. I hope you got to know. I think you already know some of logical reasoning. You've done this before? You have. Okay, in which grade did you do it?
Sir, there was a special Olympiad in grade 1 and 2.
Okay. So do you remember which topics have you already done in logical reasoning?
Sir, all?
You've done all of them?
Yes.
Okay, great, great. So in grade 3, what we'll do is we'll try to increase the level of questions, and we'll try to cover more topics. I hope you've understood what logical reasoning is and what will be our approach in solving these questions. So I've talked about only one method today, that is the elimination method. We'll talk about more in the coming classes. Is there any question that or any doubt in your mind that you would want to ask me?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if Pooja ma'am is here, I'll invite Pooja ma'am. Just give me a minute, or we will just end the demo.
Hope you like the demo, Kian. How did you find it?
Ma'am, nice.
Good. Okay. So we'll see you in the classes. So if you have not enrolled yet, you can enroll it. Okay? So I'll be sharing the links with you, so you can copy paste it somewhere in your notepad. So which topic you have understood so far? Thinking. Okay, I have pasted the links. You can copy paste it. All right, and we'll see you in the class. Bye, Kian. Have a good day.
Bye,
And
Kayan.
happy Ganesh Chaturthi.